Hello, everybody. This is your old friend Crunchy Frog here, and I figured since I was doing a lot of playing on this new casual game mode called Undead March, I figured I would go ahead and post a couple clashes because some strange things have been happening. You have to you have to make a new deck for this. There's some restrictions. Let's see if I can find this person that I faced the other day. Aha, here he is. Tell me something. If anybody knows, could this possibly be the actual real Molt from YouTube? I don't want to think that it is. I don't know that it is, but I know he has an account that's named Molt YouTube. So I don't know. But it seems to me like Molt is a slightly better player than this guy. I know Molt's not the greatest, but I think he's better than this guy. So I don't know. But anyway, if you're playing this event, I thought maybe that you would like to see what deck I'm using, because I'm winning an awful lot with it. And of course, it has the bowler in it. Why wouldn't it? I am a big fan of the bowler. And it's got the Skeleton King, which is one of my favorite cards. And I have both witches, the regular witch and the mother and her mother, because the mother witch is a really good counter to regular witches, and everybody uses the regular witch, or even the evolved regular witch. But a great counter to the witches is the bowler and the mother witch. So that's why I've made my deck like this. And I use the balloon as a win condition because there aren't a whole lot of win conditions to choose from. But anyway, I used to watch Molt back in the day, but I sort of stopped watching him because he sort of had this really negative attitude about Clash Royale. And it seemed like he really wasn't enjoying playing Clash Royale anymore. And it's sort of hard to watch somebody play a game if they look like they're having a real crappy time. But this is very nice of this person to use the freeze on me all the time. It's kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, Molt seems sort of negative. That's why I like Sir Tag. Because Sir Tag seems like, he always has a positive attitude, and he seems like he's having a good time playing the game. So, those kind of people are a lot more fun to watch, in my opinion. But some people feast on negativity, Some people think that negativity is the thing. That's just not for me. The world's already a negative enough place without watching negative stuff on YouTube. But anyway, I told him good game, and I gave him the old sippy. My favorite emote, by the way. I love the prince taking a little sip of coffee there. Okay, let's watch a couple more of these, just so you can sort of get an idea of the deck. This deck will probably work very well for you too. I'm not a great player, and it's been working great for me, so if I can share my rather limited knowledge. I love popping out the Skarmy with the Skeleton King, because all those little Skarmy, every time a little Skarmy dies, the Skeleton King gets all charged up. It's like having a little miniature graveyard, It's pretty cool. I like that Executioner Chef's Kiss emote. As you can see, I don't have BM emotes. I like emotes, but I don't like emotes that are, BMing. Oh boy, he's got a golem. And this is the first guy I've encountered in this game. This graveyard game mode or whatever, who's got a golem. And here we have the little bomber over there, who's really annoying. He's such an annoying little card. Which means it's a good card. A lot of times, whenever I'm constructing a deck, I'll base an awful lot of it on how much the cards annoy me. So I know if they annoy me, they annoy everybody else. So I send out the Skarmy so that when the Skarmy dies, it charges up my Skeleton King. But I don't bother using his ability there because there's no point. Because of the old Witchy Poo, she does pretty good splash damage, and really the best counter against her is the Bowler. Or if you land on top of her with a Mega Knight, that's a pretty good counter. Did you love how the Mother Witch just creates all those nice little piggies? It's highly annoying, and so many people run the Witch in this game mode because it really is kind of a weird game mode. It has a limited number of cards you can use, so you have to kind of use. They're all kind of creepy cards, Which is why I wondered what the deal is with Supercell, why they're making this event like not on Halloween. This is a very Halloween kind of event. But whatever. Also, I'm putting out this video after coming back from pricing brand new computers because I am in the market for and I'm going to purchase a very, very good setup. And I am going to be really severely upping the quality of my videos. I figured I would get started. Just making videos on my phone and seeing how much I liked it and seeing if anybody liked them or, sort of how it would go. And it's been going surprisingly well, considering that my videos are kind of trash, They're all just made on my phone in one take. And I'm not that great of a speaker, but I think I have pretty good ideas, and I love playing games. And I hope that people sort of get that impression from it, that I really enjoy playing games. I have a lot of fun doing it, and I have a positive attitude. I'm not one of these people who are constantly saying negative things. And I also don't use bad language because I know children could be watching, and I would hate to be a bad influence on children. I mean, they can learn bad language anywhere. I don't want it to be from me, So anyway, this guy has the Goblin Curse, which I think is awesome. I think it's so cool when people use the Goblin Curse. That's my favorite spell in the game. But anyway, so as I am ramping up production, look forward in the coming weeks for the quality of my videos to get much, much better as I sort of learn the whole video editing thing and really get totally down and serious about my channel. Because I want to have a really good gaming channel. Because I love playing games. And I also like spreading positive vibes. And, I like the thought of maybe making somebody's day better. Giving them something to watch that is uplifting. And that they can escape away from some of the bad things in the world by playing a game or games that we all love. That's why it's called Crunchy Frog Gaming and not Crunchy Frog Clash Royale or Crunchy Frog Clash of Clans. because if I find a game that I really like, I'm gonna make videos about it. Like today's Saturday, so I have extra time. I'm going to be making a bonus video. I'll probably be going and doing something tomorrow for Mother's Day for my dear sainted mother, who I love very much. And so I might not make more than 1 or 2 videos tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see how much time I have. And let's go ahead and watch one more of these guys. But yeah, I sort of just, I don't know. I came up with this deck on my own after playing a couple matches and seeing what other people were playing a lot of. And when I saw how many witches I was seeing, I realized what I needed to do to counter the witches. And I figured I'd have a lot more success. Because at first I was actually seeing a lot more evolved witches, you know. And the evolved witches are a little bit of a pain, to say the least. But you can always counter them with the bowler. The evolved witch doesn't stand a chance against a big burly purple guy. But he whips out his Inferno Tower here. And it's a pretty good idea to have an Inferno Tower, I guess, against a balloon, but my balloon is level 14 on this account. This is my main account, by the way. I have some newbie little free-to-play accounts, but this is the account that I've had for over 7 years now. Oh, that Executioner. He's a real cut-up. I'm going to go at an angle here so he doesn't hurt anybody. Throwing that sharp axe around is so unsafe. And he comes back. I mean, he could literally poke his eye out. Oh, here comes a P.E.K.K.A. He's got his P.E.K.K.A. leveled up. It's not, you know, level 15 P.E.K.K.A. or anything like that, but I think I'd go ahead and add a little fuel to the fire there. Get his P.E.K.K.A. whittled down just a little bit more. And then bring in the Skeleton King. But yeah, even with his, see, I think he could have done a lot better job there, because that fireball, he could have taken out my Mother Witch. My Mother Witch, which I just upgraded it to level 12, so she's not maxed or anything, because I never thought I'd really use her that much. Man, that Executioner just put an axe right through that Mother Witch's face. That fellow is no gentleman, I'll tell you. I just love that big mace that the Skeleton King carries. And then when he dies, his crown goes flying off his head. There we go. See, he used a fireball properly that time. But that means that my balloon has got a pretty free shot there, because his fireball is out of hand, and so is his Inferno Tower. And now he's all pissed off. It's like, dude, why do you even emote that you're so angry? The game should not make you so angry. But anyway, I guess that'll be it for this little bonus video today. I'm going to put out another Clash of Clans video later, so look out for that. But in the meantime, if you gently caress the subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. And thanks a lot for watching, and I will talk to you later. This is the Crunchy Frog signing out.